Alright, this is Rudy, and I wanted to share with you guys how to make a FOIA request, or at least to the best of my ability. And this is a learning process for me. This is my first one. If there's any of you guys out there that are more of an expert in this area, please share what you've learned in order to make the FOIA request, I guess, more likely to be responded to. But I'm learning as I go, and I'm getting some help from some friends of mine. Normally I would never do anything like this, but you know, when you have a brother in prison and he makes a request, you want to do what you can to help a brother out, right? Okay, so at the top of this screenshot you see the mailing address if you actually want to mail in a FOIA request with a bona fide letter. And because I'm trying to ask how much they've spent on prosecuting Kent Hovind's new case, which ends in 0091, and also I'm going to ask how much they spent in prosecuting his old case, which ends in 0083, I'm sending it to the Department of Justice. Now, there's lots of different departments that you can send a FOIA request to, and I'm hoping this is the right one. So if you guys have ideas about whether the Department of Justice is the proper department, please let me know, because you know, I'm doing the best that I can, and I'm not like an expert, like I said before. But the address is at the top. The address is FOIA/PA Mail Referral Unit, Justice Management Division, Room 115, LOC Building, Washington, D.C. 20530-0001. You can also call them on the telephone. Their telephone is 301-583-7354. You can also fax them in a FOIA request, and their fax number is 301-341-0772. Okay, but I've chosen to email off a FOIA request, and what I'm thinking is if I send off a FOIA request, and if lots of you other folks do as well, that they'll be more likely to answer. And because it may cost money, you have to tell them in the email, don't spend over whatever you're willing to spend, right? And so you'll notice that I put a statement about that. But the email address to request a FOIA, Freedom of Information Act, is MRUFOIA.request, plural, REQUESTS, @USDOJ.gov. So you can send an email off, and here's what my email said. It said, hello, my name is Rudy Davis. I would like to make the following FOIA request, and then you can see it on the screen. I do also say, if the fees to answer this FOIA request go beyond $30, please contact me. That way they don't spend over $30 and send me a bill for thousands of dollars, you know what I mean? But basically, I just say, I would like to know how much money the U.S. government has spent up to date on federal case 314 CR 00091-MCR, Margaret Casey Rogers, -1 USA versus Hovind et al. So that case number is Kent's new case, and I want to know how much the U.S. government has spent prosecuting Kent Hovind. And that's a very fair request, I think, and we'll see how they respond. My hope is that you'll also send an email request off, and maybe if we send them hundreds of requests, or even dozens, somebody will get a response back. And see, the benefit is that Kent Hovind will be able to use that because it came from the government. He'll be able to use it in his new trial. And so if they've spent, say, $750,000 prosecuting Kent Hovind, that's a very important piece of information to share with the jury, given the crimes that Kent Hovind has committed, supposedly, has not cost the government one penny. It's actually absolutely a victimless crime, and nobody's lost out any money in any of the crimes they say Kent Hovind has committed. But if the government has spent nearly $1 million prosecuting him, that would be good information to find out. You see what I mean? And the jury should be aware of that, to know how ridiculous this is. In addition to this audio that I've just made, I'm going to play where I share this idea with Kent Hovind and his response, and you can hear it firsthand. But anyway, guys, I'm doing my best to figure out all this FOIA stuff. Please help me out. You guys might have done this before. You may know of somebody who'd done it. Let's all pitch in, and maybe we can get the government to answer our question. It's a very fair question. How much money have they spent in prosecuting Kent Hovind? And if we word the question properly, they should be able to answer it. And let's see what they say. All right, here's Kent Hovind and what he has to say, and I'll play that for you guys right now. Okay. All right. So the other thing I wanted to talk to you about this morning was the FOIA request, and I've been doing a little research. I got some information from RacerX, and I can't say enough good things about RacerX. You really got a friend in that guy. He is really a powerhouse as far as what he's doing. But anyway,
from the Santa Rosa County Sheriff's Office.
Anyway, I've been looking. I think I can request a FOIA just simply by sending an email and also a letter. And I'm going to make a video about it this morning so others can do the same thing. But I'd like to read to you the email that I sent off, and you can listen to it and see if you think it's complete and accurate as far as, you know, the purpose and the objective of the FOIA request.
Okay.
Okay, so here's the email that I'm going to send off to the FOIA contact, and it's going to the Department of Justice. And of course, they have a lot of sub-departments, but there's one option I can pick that says if I don't know the particular department, so I'm just going to pick that one, and they said they would route it to the proper department. So it's going to the Department of Justice, and I've got the email address, and I've also got the mailing address, and I might hit them up both ways. But here's what it says. Hello, Department of Justice FOIA contact. My name is Rudy Davis, and I would like to make the following FOIA request as identified on www.foia.gov. My FOIA requests are, and I got two. Number one, I would like to know how much money the United States government has spent up to date on federal case 3:14-CR-00091 MCR-1 USA versus Hovind et al. The second request is, I would like to know how much money the U.S. government spent on prosecuting the federal case 3:06-CR-00083-MCR-2 USA versus Hovind et al. That was your old case. So I'm asking how much money they have spent up to date on the new case, and how much money they spent in total in prosecuting the old case.
How about Mrs. Hovind's case?
Well, that case number, I think it's Hovind, so it includes both him and her. It's just using the last name, babe.
Right, it does. Yeah, the original one includes both of us.
Yeah.
So that'll get it.
Yeah. Here's another sentence I put at the end. It says, if the fees to answer this FOIA request go beyond $30, please contact me at my phone number. And then I give my phone number, and then I give my mailing address and my contact information below. So that's going to be my FOIA request. But not only that, I'm going to make a video and ask other people to send it in as well. So maybe if we hit them up multiple ways, somebody will get a response, you know.
Wow, I love it.
Okay, very good. Well, that's how we'll proceed on that.
So that includes Paul as well?
Help me out.
This case.
Yep.
The case number will include both Paul and I for this new one, and both Joe and I for the first one. That's a perfect way to do it.
Okay, great. Okay, I'm gonna stop this, and I'll probably publish this audio just so other people can. I think it's a lot easier than most people think, and I just wanted to make sure everybody knows how easy it is. It sounds like ominous, like, oh, I'm gonna make a FOIA request and I got to fill out all these forms, but it's just simply sending an email and wording it properly, and they're obligated to respond. So we'll indeed see how they respond.
Excellent. Okay.
Okay, very good.